And now let's see how these traces look like when it comes to the depth effect. It has a really cool sound effect. It legit sounds like you vaporize them, which is wild. So what's up guys, it's Ray here by Quadgy, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, and Warzone 2. For the first video of Season 4 here, we've got our first Tracer Pack bundle, and that's going to be the Tracer Pack Cyber Riot 2 bundle. And this is a very cheap bundle at 1400 COD points, and it actually comes with a Tracer for the ISO 45, which is really dope. So we're going to go ahead and see how the new ISO is with these new tracers, check out the depth effects in the tracers, see how camos look like on the gun, and see what this bundle is all about. So if you guys are excited to see this bundle in full, see any secrets about it, and anything you gotta know, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I upload store bundles pretty often on this channel, including tracer packs, reactives, animated operator bundles / animated guns, reactive guns, or whatever interests me. I also plan to upload Warzone 2 gameplay on this channel, as well as any other random sort of videos. So if you're interested in anything Call of Duty related, you've come to the right channel. I'm just glad you're here, and without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this bundle and see what it's all about. So the first item in the bundle we got is the ISO 45 Black Cat, and this is actually an animated ISO, as you guys can see. It has a really dope freaking green stripe effect, and it also has tracers. It has the green vapor geometric tracers and the deletion depth effect. And if we look at it here in the preview screen, it's pretty similar to the geometric tracers from the first Cyber Riot bundle. So it's a green instead of a purple this time. There's no ammunition on this gun, so unfortunately you can't put these traces on any other weapons, but that's alright, because I mean this is a very fire blueprint, and I'm guessing the ISO 45 is going to be a pretty fun SMG to use. I'll definitely, you know, have a main class set up on my channel, but otherwise this looks pretty clean. Next up we got the weapon charm of Little Green Eyes, the loading screen of Fightbot, which looks like a Transformer high key, and we also have the emblem of Battle Robot. So you get all this for 1400 COD points. So you're essentially buying the gun for 1400 COD points instead of like earning it in the battle pass or whatever. And the traces are pretty fire, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how the traces look like in game, see how the camos look like on this gun, and see if it's worth copying for the ISO 45. Because we also have the Black Cell pass where you get another set of traces for the ISO 45. So the ISO already has 2 tracers, and the freaking season just started, which is pretty crazy. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this gun. Okay, so here we have the ISO 45 Black Cat, and here are the attachments once again. Keep in mind you can change this class however you want, just don't add an ammunition to it, or you're gonna lose the tracers that it comes with. So change any attachment except for the ammunition. And then when it comes to the camos on this gun, here are the base camos and how they look like. You still keep the overall green effect on the base camos, which is pretty cool. And then here's how gold looks like. Actually pretty sweet with the gold and green glow combined. That's pretty fire. Here's how platinum looks like, also pretty fire because the animated effect still stays on the gun, which is pretty sweet. Here's polyatomic, and you guys know purple and green go amazing together, so polyatomic is going to be a vibe to get on this gun immediately. And then here is how Orion looks like with this camo or with this blueprint. They're all fire, bro. Like, legitimately fire. I think polyatomic's probably the best, though, just because purple and green go really well together. And then when it comes to the camos here, here's how the yellow fun camo looks like. Pretty dope, honestly. It still looks pretty great with all the green. It looks like the green effect just stays on this gun forever. The dark violet camo is okay. It could be a little bit better, to be honest, though. In terms of solid colors, here we have aqua, in case you guys were curious. Azul, charcoal, clay, ghastly green, hunting orange. Honestly, this gun is going to be glowing with any sort of camo, which is great. So, I mean, not even the camos kind of matter. I think polyatomic overall is going to take the W here. Here are the event camos. Bowing Blossoms looking incredible with the double animated effect. Here is Dark Bones, in case you guys are curious. Here is Skull Eater. With the animated effect, Winds of Ash, which is just kind of plain, so it doesn't matter. Here we have Galvanic, which looks really dope with the green and the purple thunder looking all together. And then I guess I should show off this camo in case you have it. But yeah, overall, like a really nice vibe. Here's the CDL camos as well. Honestly, looks good on every camo, honestly, and just, you know, color cord and everything. Huge W. Now we're gonna check and see how the Black Hat looks like with its meta attachments. So here are the base blueprint attachments for the Black Hat ISO 45. And here are the meta attachments for the ISO 45. And as you can see, it pretty much keeps its look for the most part. This is a pretty good class setup for multiplayer for the ISO 45. But if you wanted to remove the barrel and put on a muzzle instead, as you can see, you're going to lose a lot of the main look of the gun. You're still going to have that nice little glow in the middle, which is probably going to look good even anyways with a camo. But it does suck that you lose like a major part of the gun if you remove the barrel. So it's up to you whether you care about the barrel or not. But I think it's a pretty good barrel and it looks pretty great. So W class setup for the most part, I'd say. Okay, so here we are with the beautiful Black Hat ISO 45 SMG blueprint. Very clean sort of inspect. In case you guys are curious about the sight, this is how it looks like. It doesn't have a laser, so no cool laser sight or whatever. But let's check out. Ooh, it actually glows in the dark, bro. Look at this. This is actually really tight. And it's animated, remember that. So it's like the green and the you know, it goes in and out, so you can see it without its little animation, and then you'll see it with its animation. Really dope, though. That is legitimately geometry. Yeah, these traces are better than the Vel 46 and the TAC 56 traces from... Is it the TAC 56 from the first bundle? I don't remember, but either way, pretty clean. And now let's see how these traces look like when it comes to the depth effect. It has a really cool sound effect. It legit sounds like you vaporize them, which is wild. Let's listen to that again. Let's get the head this time. No, I guess because the headshot sound kind of overrided the vaporized sound. Let's do it again, though. That is such a dope sound effect, bro. Okay, see, it's little things like that that makes me want to like use traces like this. So honestly, for a tracer gun, huge W. It glows in the dark. It looks great, and it has crazy traces with a sound effect. And I'm gonna switch to my meta class setup so you guys can see that the meta class setup works as well. So here's my meta class setup. Here's the iron sight in case you guys are curious. Looks very, very clean. Yeah, if you want to keep the traces, like I said, you can change any of the attachments except for the ammunition. So interesting. I don't know, either way, really dope freaking tracer rounds. I think that's going to be the end of the video. If this is W bundle, I mean, it's up to you. Do you think the ISO is worthy of having a tracer for you? Have you loaded up the ISO and tried it out enough to think that it's worth it? I think it's a pretty decent gun. I think other SMGs are still better though. But the ISO itself, I mean, it could be pretty good with my meta class setup. So you'll have to try it out for yourself, see if it's worth it. I do kind of wish it was like 1,200 COD points instead of what, 1,400? Still pretty cheap though compared to like 2,400 COD point bundles. But it's up to you whether or not you find this worthy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Keep being big ballers. And thank you guys always for your love and support. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos on the channel and just keep being the best. I love you all.